Have you ever met people who seemed really nice at first, but slowly you realize that they were draining your energy, disrespecting you, or making you feel small? Yeah, same. We have all had those toxic people in our lives, and honestly, they teach you one of the hardest lessons you ever needed. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Anushka, and I make content around lifestyle, fashion, self growth, and just real honest talk. I've had a lot of toxic people in my life, friends, classmates, and even people I thought cared about me. So, today I want to talk about the biggest red flags that you have to look out for in people, not just in a relationship but also in friendships and in general. I might be wrong, but in my opinion and from my experience, these are the biggest red flags. Flag number one, they're only around when they need you. You'll notice they'll call, text, and hang out only when they need something from you. But once you need their support or you need any help, they'll just disappear. And this is not love or friendship, this is just them using you. The second and the biggest red flag is that they talk behind your back. I have had a lot of friends that are sweet to my face, but they talk behind my back a lot. And thankfully, I got rid of them. They would act so sweet to your face, and then they would backstab you and backbitch about you all the time. These people gossip a lot, and somehow they always have a story or some rumor to tell about you to everyone. The third red flag is that they never apologize. No matter how much they have hurt you, no matter how wrong they are, they would just end up making excuses or playing victim card, and they would just blame it on you that you are overreacting, and they would never ever take any responsibility for their action. The fourth is that they would hide insults behind a joke. I've seen a lot of people do that. They would disrespect you, and then when you confront them, they would just ask you that it was a joke, itna serious kyun le rahe ho, why are you overreacting, we were just kidding. But true jokes never hurt, and a person who cares about you or loves you would never embarrass you in front of a lot of people by making such jokes. Fifth is that they always make fun of your goals and your dreams. They would call your dreams unrealistic. They would make fun of your hobbies. Like, for example, I had a lot of toxic friends. They were like, "Tu kya influencer banegi?" and all of that shit. And they used to like make fun of my content creation, my dance, and everything. But yeah, people like these, they always try to make you believe that you're not good enough. But remember, people who themselves don't have any dreams will always try to make you shrink your dreams. Sixth is that they're overly competitive and jealous. They just can't be happy. They'll always compare you, no matter if it's your looks, your success, your followers, your friends, your families, and everything you do. Instead of supporting you, they secretly want to see you fail. And please, please, please stay away from such people. Whenever you start to realize that this person is getting jealous or he or she is very competitive, please just make your distance and get away from those people. Seventh is that they don't respect your boundaries. So for example, they would disrespect you in front of a lot of people, and then you go and you tell them that please don't do it, I don't like it. They would just play the victim card and they would still do it again. So they would put you in a guilt trip that why did you say that to me, or you're not a good friend, I was just joking, I was just kidding. But that is one of the biggest red flag, guys. They should always respect your boundaries. Eighth is that they would make you feel guilty for putting yourself first. Now, once you start prioritizing yourself and your peace, they would, just come to you and say that you're selfish, or why are you prioritizing your own happiness, and you just think about yourself, you're very self centered and all. Ninth is that they betray your trust. They would share your secrets, they would lie to your face, they would talk behind your back. And trust me, guys, I've had a lot of such people in my life who would break my trust again and again, again and again, and I was so stupid to trust them again and again. And apparently they always had an excuse ready. For example, like, they knew they did something, and I would go and confront them. They would always have an excuse or a reason ready कि मैंने तो ये इसलिए किया था क्योंकि ये हुआ था, या तो मैंने किया ही नहीं. They would not accept it, or they would always have a reason ready. But please guys, ऐसे लोग के आगे तो हाथ जोड़ देना कि please हमसे दूर रहो. Genuinely, I was really stupid. I gave people so many chances because I cared about them, and I was genuinely very attached, and I have attachment issues. But yeah, once I started realizing my own self worth, I just said, please leave me alone. I'll stay happy alone rather than be with you. Last is that they never celebrate your wins. So whenever you share any good news with them, they would either go silent, or they would act like it is no big deal, or they would not even congratulate you or not even feel happy. So guys, this is not friendship, this is not love, this is just jealousy. Now I know hearing all that probably reminded you of a few people, maybe even someone close to you. And the truth is, dealing with toxic people is not easy at all, especially when you cared about them with all your heart. But here's how I handled it without losing my peace, so I'll tell you guys. So, the first step is to create distance. You do not need to explain things. You do not need to fight. You've already done a lot of explaining and a lot of fighting. So, for now, firstly, just create a distance. And you need to stop giving your access to people who drain your energy. Please. Step two is to set your boundaries and stick by them. Like, you just don't need to say, "Ki, I don't like it, ye mat karo." You need to show it through your actions. For example, next time that person उसने कुछ बोला या ही और शी डज समथिंग, सो उनकी ऐसी तैसी ऐसी करनी है कि अगली बार उनके दिमाग में ना ये चीज़ है कि इस इंसान को तो कुछ बोलना ही नहीं है, कि भाई उनको तुम्हारी बाउंड्रीज एकदम क्लियर हो, उनको उसी समय बोलो कि अपने लिमिट्स क्रॉस मत करो। एंड उनके दिमाग में चीज़ घुस जानी चाहिए कि दे डोंट हैव टू मेस विद यू। Please, please, please set your boundaries and maintain your peace. Step 3 is to stop expecting change. Toxic people never change. Please, ये दिमाग में घुसा लो अपनी बात. And like the more you try to change them, तुम्हें बार बार लगेगा कि एक और chance देते, maybe they'll change. So the more you try to change them, the more you will drain your energy. इससे अच्छा choose yourself first and please protect your own peace and happiness. 4 is to focus on your own energy. गिव टाइम टू योरसेल्फ, अपने गोल्स को टाइम दो, अपनी ग्रोथ को टाइम दो, अपनी हीलिंग को टाइम दो। लाइक वंस यू स्टार्ट ग्रोइंग, जेन्युइनली मजाक सेट की, दिस इज अ फैक्ट, जब तुम ग्रो होने लगोगे ना लाइफ में, यू विल रियलाइज कि जो भी सारे रॉन्ग पीपल है ना या टॉक्सिक लोग हैं वो अपने आप ही तुम्हारी लाइफ से निकल गए हैं, क्योंकि तुम्हें खुद रियलाइज हो जाएगा कि शेटी हम कर क्या रहे थे। एंड व्हेन यू इन्वेस्ट मोर इन योरसेल्फ, all the wrong people will automatically go, trust me. The last step is to surround yourself with right people. The right people will never ever make you question your worth. They'll stand by your side, they'll support you, they'll bring you peace, not anxiety. They would celebrate your every small win, they would respect your boundaries and your limits. And trust me, I had a really, really toxic friend group before my college, and I don't even care if they're watching this video right now. And like, they were very toxic, and I realized that very late. So once I started going to the college, I found some really good people, and like, they're the bestest friends I could ask for. And I'm genuinely so, so, so grateful for them. Touch wood, koi nazar mat lagana, guys. But yeah, they've seen me at my worst, at my best, and उसके बाद भी मेरे साथ ही रहते, they stick by me no matter what. And like, I'm so, so, so blessed to have them in my life. मेरी कोई छोटी छोटी विन भी होगी, एवरी स्मॉल विन, वो ऐसे सेलिब्रेट करते हैं मुझे जैसे पता नहीं मैंने क्या ही अचीव कर लिया। दे आर प्राउड ऑफ मी, दे आर नेवर जेलस, they don't see me as a competition. And I'm genuinely very, very lucky, and you should find these people too, because once you find them, your life starts aligning and you just feel really good about yourself. So spotting red flags at first isn't always easy, but once you start recognizing them, तो तुम्हें realize होगा कि that this is not what I deserve, and I deserve much better. You need to protect your energy, protect your heart, and protect your peace. If this video made you realize something, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel, and also share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and comment the red flags that you won't ignore, so I'll also read them. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.